Alright. We're here with Sugar Spice everything nice. We're at Java Square starting at 4:30 with Eric Williams of Guns Down Power Up. Today's his book release day and it's on out at Java Square.
Yeah, today was a tragic day for my family. This is the day that we lost my cousin, Ray Mario. His nickname is Red. And 2 days later, we found his body. So we lost twice. So I cried out and I asked God, what can I do to make a difference in my family? And, I didn't have much. So I was like, I was making all kinds of excuses at the time. And God took away every excuse. He said, look around. What is it that you have? Well, I seen chessboards. I seen a lot of books. I got a powerful testimony. And God just shared with me, use your story to give a child a hope that a gun can't give. So at the time, I didn't have this name, Guns Down Power Up. I was going with the name Guns Down Books Up. So I noticed the news came and did coverage on me. So I said, hold on, let me make sure that don't nobody have this name, Guns Down Books Up. And sure enough, somebody had the name Guns Down Books Up in Connecticut. I reached out to them and I told them the situation that was happening in Louisiana, what happened in my family, and I was asking them, can I use that name? And to make a long story short, they told me no. So I went back on my knees. I said, well, God, what I got to have a name for this. And there's power in prayer. And there's power in education. So automatically, how people always say knowledge is power. So automatically, Guns Down Power Up came into existence. So I just started calling it Guns Down Power Up. And we just hit the streets, boots on the ground, getting to know the community, engaging and sharing this idea. That's all it was, an idea, you guys. And 5 years later, look at what we're doing now. So this book is in remembrance to my cousin and to all of those who have lost loved ones to senseless gun violence and violence altogether, and bullying, suicide. This book covers a lot. It's going to bring us to the table so we can sit down and talk about it. What is it? The things that causes us to lose our character, the things that causes us to lose our cool. This book is going to help you to make a good decision upon the pressure and when you're angry. A few things that I would like to share with you concerning this book. For instance, stalemate versus checkmate. And I'm going to give you just a little bit, you guys. Stalemate versus checkmate. We are josting so hard, and to the point we all lose. Nobody wins this game. So what was the point of playing? It's all fun and games until somebody gets killed or takes their own life. Let me explain. In chess, when you have your opponent's team in a corner up against the ropes with nowhere to move, and you didn't call checkmate, nobody wins. The sad part about it is that you could have won the game if you would have made the right move. So that's what we're going to be talking about, making the right moves. This book is going to have you focus on thinking about your decisions before you make it. If you're angry, let's try to channel that anger. It's okay to be angry, but what do you do with that anger? So that's what we're going to be talking about in this book. And I also have my wife along with me. And would you like to come share some? But yeah, So if you like to purchase this book, you can go on our website, gunsdownpowerup.org. There you'll see the book. There you'll see if you would like to donate. This is a 501c3 status organization. I want to give a shout out to Carlos, who owns Java Square, for allowing us to do this here. We truly appreciate you, sir. I want to give a shout out to all the people in the city of Opelousas who are really doing their part to make this program a success. People like Charles Cravens, people like Courtney Williams that helped me do this book, helped me put this book together. I couldn't have done this without support. My wife, giving me the idea of running it through my phone, because my spelling, you guys, is not that great. So I had to talk through my phone so I could get this book to come to life. And this is what we got. The back of it say, this powerful book is designed for us to come together in unity so that we can talk about it. What is it? Happy you asked. The things that build character and create great leaders. If you ever wanted to be a leader or bring your community together, this book will show you how to do just that. Be a part of the solution. In this book, you will learn the game of chess, the Guns Down Power Up way, and how each chess piece represents a character trait. This book is full of life coaching skills, motivational speaking, and encouragement. It will show you how to discover your purpose, value, and worth. This book has the keys to transform your way of thinking with so many questions to ask yourself. Is this really who you are? Is it okay to walk alone? And many questions, and many more questions. My hope is that this book will help us to stop and think before we make a decision to take a life or do something else we will regret for the rest of our lives. Let the choices we make today be the choices we can live with tomorrow. So you guys, that is it in a nutshell. Let's think about what we're doing. Let's think about how we're destroying each other. I had a meeting with the superintendent. This book is in his hands, and he's looking over it. He's going to be reading over it. We're going to try to get this book into the school system, you guys. So to give our children some critical thinking skills. Chess is a game that causes you to really think about what you're doing before you do it. And I truly believe the hot seat is going to really be a game changer. What is the hot seat? I'm glad you asked. In this book, let's take a look at the hot seat for a moment. I'll give you just a little bit of the hot seat. Okay. How often do we allow thoughts to run across our mind about people? I'm talking about something small. We turn it into a giant only because we didn't want to talk to that other person to get to the root of the matter. We're living in a day and time when everybody is right. We feel as if they did me wrong. I got to get my lick back instead of letting it go. We're allowing our anger to consume us. Please don't get me wrong when I say let it go. That doesn't mean don't talk about it. Slow down, calm down, listen before you react in a way that you're going to regret later. So the hot seat is, we're going to bring two chairs together in the midst of the people who are having an altercation, or somebody that's in an audience or in a crowd, or even at school, or even on your business, or even on your football or basketball team. You're having problems and you want to get down to the root of it. You bring two chairs out, and the person that has a problem, you ask them if they feel like somebody is playing with their top, if they got beef with somebody, or somebody capping, or, we're going to use their terms to get on our children's level, and we're going to ask them to call that person out to the other seat, and they're going to simply talk about it and work it out right there. Resolve it there before it go into the streets, or before you bring other people involved into something that's going to cause a big problem in the community, or even on that football team or that basketball team, or even in that business that you're owning. So we're just trying to create solutions to get everybody working together in harmony. That's what this book is about, you guys. The Guns Down Power Up way of playing chess. There's a lot of ways to play chess, but we're teaching you the Guns Down Power Up way. Where the pawn represents respect, the knight represents love, the king represents authority, the queen represents power, the rook represents covering, that this is explained, you should want to get this book. It's a $17 donation only if you get one. If you get 10 or more books, we take $7 off each book, making this book $10. So you can't beat that, you guys. And it's going towards a great cause. We're doing a whole lot in the community, and your support, purchasing this book with your donation, will help us to do even more. Again, you can get this book on our website at gunsdownpowerup.org. Or you can go to our Facebook page, Guns Down Power Up, on Facebook. Thank you. You like to say something? You like to ask me some questions, Jamie?
Again, we're down at Java Square. We're upstairs in the conference room. So I don't know how long we're going to be staying out here.
To 6. They close at 6.
They close at 6, so we'll be here till 6. Come check out Eric. Come get the book. Come ask him about his organization, Guns Down Power Up, and what they do in the community. And it's going to take the community coming together and supporting Eric and other organizations like Guns Down Power Up to make change in the community. So, again, we'll be here till 6, so come on down.
Thank you.